Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. In today's video I'll be sharing how I make Bainghan ka bhurta, which is very simple, very refreshing and easy to make and great for summer afternoons, for lunches, etc. So let's get started. Here I just put some foil on my stove to catch all the drippings, like the liquid from the eggplant. So I have 2 large eggplants that I'm going to roast on open flame, and once one side is done, you turn it over and a few times to get the whole thing roasted. So once they are completely roasted, it's best to wrap them up in foil while they're still hot. That makes the skin removing process very easy. So you don't have to, but it's best if you do that. Now in a small pan, I have 1/3 of a cup of oil. I added 1 finely chopped onion, and once that turned a little bit yellowish, I added 1 teaspoon of ginger and 1 teaspoon of garlic in there. Now saute that for a few minutes, and then we're going to go ahead and start adding the spices. So I have 1 teaspoon of salt. Do add salt according to your diet. I have 1 teaspoon of coriander, crushed coriander, 1/4 of a teaspoon of turmeric, and 1/2 of a teaspoon of red chili powder. Now mix those up and saute that. We need the spices to roast in that oil. I'm also going to add 1 teaspoon of red chili flakes. If you don't like it too spicy, then don't add them. So after adding the chili flakes, that's about 1 teaspoon, I added about 1/2 teaspoon of paprika powder or Kashmiri chili powder. You can add either or. And then we're going to saute that for another minute or so. Then add 2 chopped up tomatoes and 1 jalapeno. Now those jalapenos are not too hot, so I added 1 full one. And you don't have to chop it up really fine. It can be roughly chopped up. I added that in there, and then I'm going to add about 1/2 glass of water to cook those tomatoes down and the chili peppers. So cover that, turn the flame to medium, and let those cook. In the meantime, open up your foil and remove the skin from the eggplant. It is very easy to just peel off. Once the skin has been removed completely, go ahead and chop those up with the help of a knife, or if you want them really fine, you can mash them up with a fork, but I like to chop them up roughly with a knife and set those aside. Now your tomato mixture and the masala should be done at this time. So try and saute that for a few minutes, and then add your mashed up or chopped up bainghan or eggplant, and we're going to cook those for about 10 minutes on high flame, because there's still a little bit of liquid left in the eggplant. And after that, I like to add a couple of tablespoons of ghee in there. That just really enhances the flavor, and it gives it a nice aroma of ghee in there. And after adding the ghee, I'm going to continue to saute that on high flame for another 5 minutes or so. And that's it. That's all it takes to make yummy Bainghan ka bhurta. And it tastes really good with roti, and some people like to have it with rice as well. So I hope this recipe was helpful. If you like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And hit that bell icon to get all the latest updates.